weekend. I also want to give you a special thanks for getting Shell here on time today. We're also glad she got you here at all, because we were all a bit nervous that you might see a bit of sense. But they're good. I'd also like to thank both sets of parents for their assistance over the last couple of months in the build-up. They've raised one lovely lady and Kevin. I'd also like to give a special thanks to the Whelans, because they've been so welcoming, not only to Kevin, but also to me. You see, Kevin was welcomed into the Whelan household a number of years ago, and they obviously think he's great and welcomed with open arms, but they have a real soft spot for me. A few years ago, I went on a night out with Kev, Johnny, Tara, and Shell, and I obviously made a great impression, or maybe bought them too many drinks, because ever since that night, I've been known in the Whelan household as the impressive brother. Whether they genuinely believe it or not, I'm not sure, but I've got great mileage out of it. To Shelley, you look absolutely amazing today. I've actually never seen Kev look so happy as when you were walking up the aisle. That's true. You arrived into the house in about 2006, and whether you had a gin and tonic or a cup of tea, mostly gin and tonics, you were instantly part of the family. John and I both see you as a sister. John sees you as a sister who buys him shots on nights out. I see you as a sister who's always dodging the housework. In all seriousness though, we've had great times. Nights out, pub fair, rugby matches in Dublin and Cardiff obviously, and we will have many more. We couldn't be fonder of you or ask for a better addition to the family. So, Tisha. As part of the speech, I kind of wanted to give a sense of what Kevin was like as a child. Being a family of 3 boys, most of it revolved around sports. Whether we were watching it on TV or going to live matches. Dad being from Clare, we got to see the Banner win a good few Munster finals. Probably not something to watch for people here to be used to. As a sportsman, Kev was a superb goalkeeper. He would always frustrate me and John because we could never get the ball by him. That was probably because we were rubbish though. As a winger, he was brilliant in rugby and would run through walls for his team. Unfortunately, he took this a bit literally one evening and ran into the wall at the entrance of the house in Gorey and ended up needing 5 stitches. The situation was only made worse by Dad panicking at the sight of blood, ringing the vet instead of the doctor. As a teenager, Kev had some brilliant stylish moments. His brown suede jacket, which he wore religiously in secondary school, comes to mind. Now, if you look up into the corner here, we have a slideshow prepared for Kev's top 10 stylish moments. I'm only joking. We spent lots of time travelling as kids, mostly to Mum and Dad's hometowns in Kilrush and Killorglin, and we had great holidays in France and Disneyland in Florida. Looking back, we actually had an amazing childhood, and that is down to Mum and Dad. So, following on from Kev, I just want to give a special thanks to them for being the best parents Kev, John and I could have. As the older brother, Kev is the one who taught me the ways of the world. You know, I was unfortunate. One memory that came to mind, and it's probably something you won't remember, was when we shared a room. We were chatting away about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and whether Robbie Fowler was in fact the best Liverpool player ever. After a while though, the conversation got a bit deeper, and the next thing Kevin breaks it to me that everybody dies eventually. At the time, this was huge news to me. I was shook, started to well up, cry, call for Mum. Kevin then starts panicking because Mam is going to come down and kill him. Especially for telling somebody so innocent like me such news. Anyway, it was all sorted the next morning because it's very hard to be angry with your brother, especially in his own stag weekend. Let's just say that was a sign of things to come. Kevin saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. There's two very famous stories in our family which I'm going to share, and this highlights Kevin's best skill in life, which is saying the wrong thing at the wrong time.